show related, and anything else anybody wants to talk about.
Search live stream on QVC.com. You'll find us. Right now, though, it's time for the Broombi. And if you're looking to do a little cleaning, both indoors and out, this is not like a regular broom. It's way more effective than a regular straw broom would be. Since we introduced this on QVC, 116,000 of them have been ordered. This is Christopher Joyce, one of our cleaning gurus. It's wonderful to have you back, sir.
Thank you. Always good to be here.
Nice to see you. Yeah. And this is not a regular broom.
No, it isn't. You know, when I discovered this new broom called the Broombi, I realized I need to bring this to QVC because I'm always looking for items that will just make your life easier. So this is what we typically have been using. The problem with this broom is it actually gets very dirty. You can't rinse it clean.
I'm going to grab a little water.
Of course. The dirt comes through the broom, so it's really problematic. So I wanted to solve that problem, and when I saw that the European markets and the Asian markets love Broombi, I'm going to show you what the difference is. I'm going to first go here to this white floor. It's just a piece of plastic with pink sand on it.
All right.
And I'm going to show you why the regular broom does not work. Watch this.
I'm assuming it's going to go everywhere.
Yeah, the sand just kind of walks through it. And then here's the deal. You can't wash it clean, which is really problematic. We haven't changed the broom in centuries. So now we're finally doing that. Now with the Broombi, it is one piece of silicone.
May I?
Right.
That's right. And it has a proprietary blend that attracts with static electricity, grabs onto the dirt so it doesn't spread it around the room. And it is literally one swipe, unlike a broom. So watch this. As much as the broom didn't do a very good job of picking it up, watch this. The key is, don't put any pressure on it. Just walk it back and look at that. Every grain of that sand is gone. And that's what it's going to do.
Chris purposely uses pink sand so that you can see.
Exactly.
If anything were left behind, you would be able to see it and understand it. Now, we have three colors in this Broombi. We have the gray, the teal, and the black.
And the teal's like very light green, like a sea glass.
Yeah.
This is the teal. Pardon me for stepping in front of you.
Fine.
And then we have in the middle the gray. And then on the end is the black. Now, the only assembly is you screw the handle into the base. There are no tools that are necessary for this.
Easy.
Thank you for pitch hitting for me.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate it.
If it happens again,
I'll let you know.
I'll be back.
I was just having a little trouble. I think it was the almonds fighting back.
You ate too many almonds.
Might have been. All right, so we are very excited to have the Broombi back on, and you have different floor services.
We do. So I understand nobody has a white acrylic floor, but I wanted to show you that to really show you the contrast. Now, a regular hardwood floor, I just put coffee. This happens. I think it happened with oatmeal with you. Watch this. Literally one swipe, just like the pink sand. Every grain of that coffee is gone. That would not happen with a regular broom. And remember, what's happening is the static electricity is grabbing onto the dust, the dirt. So rather, you can see the pink sand on there, rather than kind of floating around the room and ending up on your furniture and back on the floor, that proprietary blend is grabbing onto that dust and the dirt.
And it's important to know that this handle will go from 36 inches, which is kid height. All the way up to 55 inches, which is adult height.
David height.
Yeah, this is David height. You're going to love it, too, because it's short strokes if you're on carpet.
That's right.
Because if I'm on this carpet and I want to be able to get all this
And really light. You don't have to put any effort into it. In fact, the lighter you use it, the lighter touch you use, the better you're going to do. And you can see, rather than bringing out the big heavy vacuum every time Fido sits in that same spot, whether it's on the sofa or the carpet, you can see what an incredible job the Broombi does not only on the hard surfaces, but take a look at how it grabs just about every grain of that hair, whether it's dog hair, cat hair, any pet hair. Look at that. We almost have a whole cat right here, right?
Oh, my gracious. This is going to be not like the current broom that you are always hunting for in your house. Because I'm always saying, where's the broom? Where's the broom? I can't find the broom. And this is, because I'm usually talking to myself, this is what it's all about. Don't miss out on this opportunity because now you're talking about the Broombi. We've taken 116,000 orders. That doesn't happen by accident.
No, it doesn't happen by accident.
This is a phenomenal broom and requires no assembly except that you screw the handle into the base.
And it almost looks space age, and it really is. It actually weighs less than a pound, but it has a 10-year warranty, what really speaks to the quality of this. Now, I want to show this next demonstration because this is a mat that if you tried to use a vacuum on this, it would pull the mat up as well. What you don't realize is this is going to find the dirt that you don't even see that's actually on this carpet.
Oh, my gracious, look at that.
Right? And that's because, again, it's breaking the bond of that static electricity. So it's allowing you to pull up all that hair, all that dirt. you're going to find the same result at home. You will never go back to your old broom.
Back here, look how much dirt was hiding on that carpet.
That's right.
And you couldn't see it with your naked eye.
That's right.
But the Broombi found it.
Exactly right. This is exactly what we pulled up off of this mat. And the important thing to note is you could not use a vacuum on this mat.
So let's talk about another real-life scenario.
Yes,
you
sir.
drop a glass
with
ice and some juice or a drink or something, or you break a light bulb. I'm talking about the old-fashioned, not the new kind of light bulbs. And we've got some videotape, I think, that shows this as well. This is going to be really important because now, use it like a squeegee in your shower.
That's right.
If you have water where it doesn't belong, that's the clear definition of flooding.
Right.
Water is ending up where it doesn't belong. And then you need to rinse it clean, easy to do. But if you have dropped a cereal bowl, a glass, a light bulb, this is going to take care of all those messes on hard surface floors or carpet floors.
Well, and that's the neat thing. It's going to be used on both wet,
there it is.
Exactly, wet
Keep
messes.
That video rolling. Let's go back to it. There it is.
And dry messes, even broken glass, even the egg. And then it rinses clean, unlike a traditional mop. So you're going to find yourself using this even in the shower. You saw it being used as a squeegee, maybe high up on a window. It does a fantastic job because it has that single edge of silicone that is grabbing onto the dust, but also grabbing onto the water and pulling it exactly where you want it.
Where you want it to go.
Exactly
and if you have broken an old-fashioned light bulb, and there are still places that sell incandescent light bulbs.
I still have some in my house.
And when you drop them, they break into 1,000 pieces, and you usually find it with your bare feet when you're walking in the kitchen for a midnight snack, right?
Or you cordon off the kitchen, say nobody go in without shoes on. But watch this. You saw what it did with the pink sand. It's going to do the same thing with the glass. It's going to pull every bit.
Let's get a nice close-up of that.
I'm going to wait on that.
Here we go.
It's going to pull off every speck of that glass in one swipe, and I'm so confident that I can put my hand on that floor and not worry that there's a single shard of glass left on that floor.
That's
incredible,
what makes
right?
this so incredible. And I know so many of you are picking up our Broombi because we've, for the first day ever, presented at this low price. So we're super excited that this ordinarily would be $36.75, but not today. It's $29.98, and there is no assembly except that you screw the handle into the base.
Exactly, and it weighs less than a pound, 10-year warranty. I love the fact that it telescopes. So let's go back here to the steps.
Okay.
And put it in the shorter position, which is 36 inches. So as you're working on your steps, rather than dragging that big heavy vacuum, now you have a way to pull up all that hair, all the dirt, without using a vacuum, which can be heavy and annoying. And then I can telescope it down to this hard surface, okay, this piece of wood, and watch this again, just like the pink sand, one swipe, and your job is done.
I mean,
even
what
getting
are we
into the nooks
doing
and
this time of year? Because we're about to enter into the first official time period of fall.
That's right.
We're going to be tracking in leaves and dirt and mulch and mess, and then fall gives way to winter.
That's right.
And winter we start tracking in salt and slag and mud and yuck. This is going to clean wet and dry spills.
Wet and dry. So let's go back to the dry here. I'm just going to show you. This is kitty litter, something very difficult. A regular broom, just like on the pink sand, wouldn't take care of it. Watch this. One swipe, and every grain of that kitty litter is gone. I don't have to go back over it, and you're putting just the slightest amount of pressure on there. You're allowing Broombi to do all the work for you. You talked about all the nastiness stuff with fall. How about as we start to get into the holiday seasons and all those needles that drop? Look what an incredible job it does of almost instantly, again, just one swipe, taking care of every single needle, not leaving a single one behind.
And about 1,000 of these are gone now.
Thank you.
$29.98 is your sale price. This is unlike any broom that you probably already own because there are no straw bristles.
Right.
This is quick, it's easy on carpeted surfaces, on hard surfaces, whether you have pets or no pets, we all have messes. And I'd like to say it's limited to fall, and it's not, because we have messes throughout our house. We drop a glass or a light bulb or a broken egg. These are facts of life. These happen to us. How you clean them up is what differentiates you.
And here really is showing you that proprietary blend of silicone, how it is actually creating a static charge to grab onto the dust, the dirt, the dust bunnies, the hair, and not allowing it to move around the room like a typical broom. Because once it's moving around, it's going to land on your furniture, land back on the floor. I'm going to go back to my first demonstration to show you why we're going to deposit this in the costume closet. It's really not working for you because the bristles get splayed. You can't wash it. You can see, no matter how hard I try, it is not doing the job. But watch this with the Broombi, using the slightest touch. Remember, it weighs less than a pound. Pull it back, and every grain of that pink sand is gone. I purposely did it on this white acrylic floor to show you that if anything was left behind, you would see it. And that's going to give you that perfect line of clean. It's going to make your job so much easier.
Let's crush up the fish crackers.
Right.
And make it a little more difficult
to
clean, but not with the Broombi, because look at this, one swipe.
One swipe, and the slightest touch. If you're seeing it kind of, there you go. It's kind of a feel thing. The lighter touch, the better. And look how perfect.
Your inclination will be, when you first get this home, to press really hard, and you don't need to.
Yeah.
That's what's beautiful about this. And when you are trying to get pet hair off a carpeted surface, short strokes are your friend, and not a lot of pressure. Just a little bit of touch will yield big results for you. This is ordinarily priced at over $36. We're at $29.98. First time presented this month at this low price. And over 1,500 of these are out the door. Christopher Joyce, good to have you back.
Thank you, my friend.
Appreciate it. Nice to see you. Be sure and stay on the line. We also want to talk to you about the shoes that I'm wearing, because I always make a point to point out the shoes. Now, these